This video is to show you how to use the TI-84 calculator to evaluate common logarithms and natural logarithms, and use the change of base formula to evaluate logarithms of other bases. There are two logarithmic bases that are hardwired into most scientific calculators, including the TI-84. These two logarithms are log and ln. Every time these two symbols are used, they represent these two bases both on the TI-84 and on your homework. They will not change. The first of these is the common logarithm, or logarithm of base 10. When you see an log without any base number beside it, it is base 10. The log key on your calculator is hardwired to be base 10. There is nothing you can do to change this fact. The log key on the calculator is for logarithms of base 10 operations only. This is also true on your homework. A log without a base next to it is always a base 10 logarithm. On our first example, there's a log without any base number next to it. This is a logarithm of base 10. To evaluate it by hand, we first need to change the 10,000 to 10 to the fourth power. Now, since the log is base 10 and the exponent is base 10, they cancel each other out. This leaves us with an answer of 4. To evaluate this on the TI-84 calculator, press log, type in 10,000, and press the close parentheses. Press enter. 4 is our answer. On the next two problems, these cannot be done by hand. They require a calculator. To solve the second problem on the TI-84 calculator, press log, type in 0.0967, and press the close parentheses. Press enter. After rounding to 4 decimal places, we get negative 1.0146 as our answer. To solve the third problem on the TI-84 calculator, press log, press alpha, y equals number 1, type in 582, and press the down arrow. Type in 334 and press the right arrow. And press close parentheses. Press enter. After rounding to 4 decimal places, 0.2412 is our answer. On this next slide, the problem is also evaluated in a similar manner. On the TI-84 calculator, press the negative key and the log key. Type in 7.3 and press the times key. Press second and 10 to the x power key. Type in negative 12 and press the right arrow. Press close parentheses. Press enter. After rounding to 1 decimal place, 11.1 is our answer. On the next slide, we find the second of these hardwired bases. It is the natural logarithm or logarithm of base e. When you see a ln, it is a base e logarithm, both on your homework and on your calculator. The ln key on a calculator is hardwired to be a logarithm of base e. There is nothing you can do to change this fact. The ln key on your calculator is for logarithms of base e operations only. On these first two examples, both of these are natural logarithm problems. These are logarithms of base e. To evaluate the first, the ln and the e simply cancel each other out. This gives an answer of 3/7. On the second problem, to work it by hand, the 1 over e to the 8th power must first be changed to e to the negative 8th power. The ln and the e will cancel each other out. This gives us an answer of -8. To evaluate these two problems on the TI-84 calculator, press ln. Press second and the e to the x power key. Press alpha y equals number 1. Type in 3 and press the down arrow. Type in 7 and press the right arrow twice. Press close parentheses. Press enter. This gives us a decimal answer. Press math and number 1 to convert this to a fraction. Our answer is 3/7. To evaluate the second of these two problems on the TI-84 calculator, press ln, press alpha, y equals number 1, type in 1 and press the down arrow. Press second and the e to the x power key. Type in 8 and press the right arrow twice. Press the close parentheses. Press enter. -8 is our answer. The third problem can only be done on the calculator. Press ln. Type in 99 in the closed parentheses. Press the subtraction key. Press ln. Type in 17 and press the closed parentheses. Press enter. After rounding to 4 decimal places, our answer is 1.7619. The last item to be discussed is the change of base formula on this last slide. There are 3 ways you can do a change of base. The first 2 are to use the formula shown here. Either the natural log or the common log options. These are what you will need to use if you are using a scientific calculator. The third method is to use a TI-84 calculator, which has a change of base function on it, which you have seen used in a previous video. To use the common log option, press alpha, y equals number 1. Press log, type in 0.65 and press the close parentheses. Press the down arrow. Press log and type in 8 and press the close parentheses. Press enter. After rounding to 4 decimal places, negative 0.2072 is our answer. To use the natural log option on the TI-84 calculator, press alpha, y equals number 1. Press ln. Type in 0.065 and press the close parentheses. Press the down arrow. Press ln. Type in 8 and press close parentheses. Press enter. After rounding to 4 decimal places, this also gives us negative 0.2072 as our answer. To use the TI-84 change of base function operation, press math and use the up or down arrows to find the A log base and select it by pressing enter. Type in 8 and press the right arrow. Type in 0.65 and press enter. After rounding to 4 decimal places, this also gives negative 0.2072 as our answer. All 3 of these options will produce the same answer. You can use any of the 3 you wish. We're done.